Good morning, guys. So I watched last night Roots and Refuge. Jessica, I watched her final garden tour and it really got me in my right here. I have been watching her for quite a while before we even had dreamed of what a homestead would be for us. And she's always been a great inspiration to me as a mother, a gardener, as a woman of God. And to watch that final garden tour at their new house, at their old house before they moved to their new house, was really kind of the spark that I needed. I've always looked at her and thought that she just had everything together, and that garden tour, she kind of broke down and said that she learned a lot in her garden. And that was what actually inspired me to start my own garden, was her garden. I bought her book, and this is the first year that I've actually grown anything and kept it alive. And listening to her life lessons from her garden, I hope that one day my garden will bless me even half of what hers has. So I thought it was fitting today to bring you out to my garden. It's not perfect, but it's mine. And one of the things that Jess touched on was that her garden has taught her that she doesn't have to be a control freak. And if you know anything about me, you know that that's one area that I really struggle. I'm super OCD, so I always have to have a plan and things have to be in order. And that's why I've always given up in the past with my garden. Once it would start to, the weeds would come in and that's not what I picked, I would just get overwhelmed and I'd give up. And this year I haven't. As you can see, it's a kind of a hot mess out here, but I'm getting produce. I've made pickles, I've made relish, I have made green beans, so my family will be able to enjoy those. So that's one thing that I just kind of needed to be reminded, that the garden will teach me patience and that things don't always go the way I have them planned, but in the end I am given a plentiful harvest. I have been really struggling lately, and that video spoke to me, and I thought, what better fitting than to come to my garden and see if I get the same satisfaction that she did. So today I brought out my water and my strawberry toast, and I thought I would just have a talk with you guys. Like I said, I've been struggling a lot lately, and I haven't posted anything on like our Instagram or our YouTube channel. A lot of changes have happened around here, so I hope we can make a video explaining those. But I've just been kind of in a rut, and that video kind of showed me why we gave up our house in town. That was our dream house, perfect, to move out in the middle of nowhere and pursue this life of homesteading, to have a garden, to have animals, to be more self-sufficient. So I'm kind of reminding myself of those things as I sit out here today, and just to look around and enjoy what God has given us. Sometimes I think I focus too much on the negative and I forget how blessed I actually am. So I don't know, I might start this as a thing, a garden tour, not a garden tour, but like a chit chat in the garden, because I have really big plans for my garden next year. I might be way over my head, but we have the whole side of our driveway on the opposite side, and I hope to make raised beds along all of that. The area where my garden is now, we've kind of let go because of everything else has been taking precedence, with our cows and chickens. But I'm hoping next year we can really focus on that and let that grow. Yeah, so I'm taking this time to kind of sit out here and get some fresh air, because sometimes that's all you need, is just to listen to nature and feel the sun shine on you and not be inside cooped up. And just remember why we started what we're doing, and remember that nature can teach you 1,000 lessons if you're just willing to open your ears and your eyes and listen and learn. So that's a reminder to me that I just need to, everything doesn't have to be perfect, to be open to the lessons that our homestead's willing to teach us, and to lean on God in the times that are coming, and to not always focus on the negative, but remember the blessings that we do have. This was just a dream. 6 years ago, we lived out in the country in a super ran down house. We only heated with wood, and to think 6 years ago that we would ever dream of having what we have now, I'm just super blessed. And if I could go back and tell myself, then it's worth it. Keep trying, keep working for the end goal. That's what I'm reminding myself now. So I just wanted to kind of make a short video as I go through this process of a garden chat, just reminding myself to work through the imperfections and to be open to the lessons that are being taught. I hope you all can do the same. I'll see you next time.